I rise in opposition to SEL and any contract that supports SEL or CRT. My name is Todd Watkins. I'm a father of 3 and a concerned American in El Paso County. In the not-so-distant past, I too was a student in grammar school. I remember learning math, science, history, reading, writing. I had many teachers. I couldn't tell you what their political ideologies were because that wasn't part of the curricula. Neither could I tell you anything about their sexual identities. And I don't remember caring or having even a pedestrian interest in my teachers' political or sex lives. Again, that wasn't part of the curricula. They were teachers. They didn't inculcate us with their ideologies. Neither did they inure us to accept the transgressions and misdeeds of our forebears as our own, or to feel guilty or oppressed based on the mere facts of where and to whom we were born. Immutable characteristics were circumstantial. What mattered was character. The relationship between educator and educated was clear. It was transactional. Their job as teachers was to develop our proficiencies in math, science, reading, grammar, history. Our job as students was to demonstrate knowledge and grasp of the content. We were graded on merit. In a few intervening years, the purpose of our education system has been distorted. Public schools are now centers for indoctrination and social activism. School boards have bought into, been sold into, or been bullied into adopting programs that are designed to create our children as Marxist apparatchiks. Too many teachers are less concerned about academic growth and development, spend more time and energy shaping our children into leftist minions, according to the ideological model dictated by unions and leftist activist groups. This is a strategy taken from Chairman Mao's playbook. You've partnered with CASEL, an organization dedicated to raising our future generations in Marxist ideology. Social emotional learning is at least as corrosive as critical race theory. The best thing that could be said about SEL is that it is a large-scale psychological experiment conducted on our children. It is more accurate to say that SEL is a vehicle for conditioning and indoctrinating our children to repudiate the values that built this nation. The most despicable and insidious part of all this is that these unions and organizations are using sexuality and race to exploit and manipulate our children. No one is born a victim or oppressor. Those are learned traits. Sexual identity dysphoria is not a school's job. That's between a family and a qualified therapist. Unfortunately, SEL, CRT, and the groups who promote these programs have not only normalized, but lionized what should rightly be considered mental illness. This body should be committed to eradicating this type of perverse indoctrination in our schools, not partnering with and funding organizations who promulgate it. These are our children, not yours, and we will protect them.